Hello everybody, 'tis the Amazing Gaming Guy here, and welcome back to Planet Coaster, where we are continuing on our build of a Alpine adventure ride, or a Alpine themed mountain train coaster ride thing. And this week I thought that I would take a break from the station, jump over to this other side of the ride, and what is incidentally kind of the park entrance, and make a cool looking, completely custom, fancy bridge as an entranceway into this section of the park, into the sort of, you know, fantasy village, Alpine area of the park. And I wanted to start this by firstly turning off the normal like default barriers for the side of this path, and then building my own out of firstly these fences, these fence pieces, and then I'm gonna put on a roof and some support pillars and stuff, and have some things dangling down, and you know, things to make it look nice. So in terms of the name of this coaster, you guys have been putting in suggestions and stuff, and I've been looking at all of them and answering as many of them as I can, saying, yeah, that's a great idea, or no, that's a terrible idea, go away. I've never said that to anyone because they're all really good ideas, actually. So I thought I'd read a couple more out, couple of new ones since last time, just to, you know, give you guys more ideas, because I'm leaving it open still. So Liberator says Sleeper Expressway, because I say the word sleeper a lot. Yeah, I do say the word sleeper a lot, because the sleepers are the sort of wooden boards that connect the two rails of the track, if you didn't know, which I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did know. But I'm just explaining it. That's why I keep saying sleeper. But yeah, that's a good idea, Sleeper Expressway. Wyatt Peters says the amazing train, because, you know, you're the amazing gaming guy. Yeah, yes I am. That is my name. Good idea. That guy's just talking about Stucco. Don't worry about that. Black Diamond. James Romanelli says that. Or Emery Gill says Mountain Rush. Good idea. It is quite the rush of a coaster. It's it's fast, especially under there. It's like a sort of swoop. So yeah, it seems fitting. Astronaut 521 says Runaway Mine Train. Standard, very default standard name, but I like it. You know, it's straight to the point. Runaway Mine Train. There was actually a ride at a theme park that I sometimes go to. They've changed the ride now and renamed it, but it used to be called Runaway Mine Train, so there you go. And I did enjoy that ride, even though it was old and quite small, you know, kids ride, but I did enjoy it. Stomatic X says Twin Peak Railroad. That person didn't say anything, so I'm not going to read that one out. Fire Nation _plays says Swiss Alpine. Hamish Allen, Glenn Sora. Oh god, I've done it again. There's so many. I've done it again. I've started I'm committing to reading them all. I'll read some more in a moment. But yeah, as you can see in the build, I've added some water to the bottom of this sort of valley, because it would fill up. It would fill up with water, and just trying to make it look a bit more realistic. And I've put some supports and stuff on the side out of various different types of wooden fence. And now I'm just adding some foliage to the bridge in the form of vines, and then the walls of this little, I don't know, this little valley, this gully, using vines and things, but also lots of bushes and forest bushes of various different sizes and shapes, just to really make sort of thick undergrowth that you're gonna swoop through, you know. And then lining the side of this path with my lovely flowers that I like to put in these coasters and around the area, just to add a splash of colour. Okay, back to the names. Luke Morgan says Alpine Rush. I don't remember if I said that one yet. I might have. FIFA Twins says Adventure Mountain. The Kenny Jackson, says Mount Mara. That one's a suggestion for something else. Don't worry about that. Brad Plays Roblox and More has a load of suggestions. He says, Devastation, Avalanche Unleashed. That's very dramatic, isn't it? Avalanche Unleashed, Devastation. He also says, Derailed, or Mystic Mountains, What Lies Above. These are very sort of fantasy names, and I like them. Those are good names. That's it, actually. That's all the new names. So, yeah, keep on commenting. Some really good ones there. There might be a winner in there. I'm not saying there is, but there might be. But keep on commenting, because I haven't decided a winner at all yet. And remember, it doesn't have to be Alpine themed, just sort of mountain themed or related to what's in the ride. You know, that's it. That's the only rule. And not horribly inappropriate. Not that you guys would do that. No, not on the internet. It's a place of kindness and warmth and sensibility. Yeah. So back to the build. I'm putting a roof on now. So I'm using these sort of tiled roofs, and I'm copying and pasting over the whole roof. And I've left a little gap at the top where they don't quite meet, which I'm going to fill in with just a flat sort of brick texture there. And along the side, I wanted to sort of add some things to look like they're supporting the sides of these roofs, because the sides of the roof, it extends quite far, you know, it goes down the sides quite far. So I was quite keen to make it look like that's supported, so it's not sort of floating about in the air and defying gravity. I was so tempted to burst into song there, and yeah, I'm not going to, but I'm trying hard not to. It's taking a lot of effort. Maybe if I distract myself with talking about the build, then I won't burst into song. So what I'm doing here again is just adding a little bit more plantage, some little barrel plants, and going around with some lights as well, because you know that's my favourite part, going around with lights and lanterns and things, you know, keeping in touch with the party atmosphere. I really struggle to find a word there. Keeping in touch, that's not the right word. Forgive that, please. But yeah, then I hung these lanterns off the side, and I think it looks really nice, actually. I really like how that bridge is turning out. And then I wanted to go down underneath the bridge and add some coloured spotlights of sort of cyan, blue, and also some red ones you'll see in a moment. Just to, well, give it a bit of interest, give it a bit of colour, give it a bit of mystery, you know. You're plunging under this bridge into the depths where there's sort of water and murkiness and lots of plants and things. It needs to be mysterious, so I'm adding a splash of colourful light into this area. And it's a shame you'd only see these lights at night time, but this is a 24-hour park, you know? Nobody leaves. Nobody's allowed to leave. You must stay and enjoy my park forever. Now I just wanted to make the sides of this roof look a little bit more polished. Polished is the word. So I've gone along the sides with some red sort of wooden planks to round them off, you know, make it look a little bit more realistic. And then finishing it off with some little, I don't know, like headstone. No, not headstone. God, that's a graveyard. It's not a graveyard, I promise. With some sort of corner pieces. And that's it. That's just about all we have time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.